Well, today's your last chance to register for the upcoming June election.
Alex Michelson joins us now live from the Registrar of Voters Office to break down some of the most interesting races. Alex, what have you got for us?
Good morning, Mark and Linda. Today, the last day to register. They're open here until 8 o'clock tonight. You either need to turn in your form today or have it postmarked by tonight. And to talk about some of those races, why you might want to vote or why you might not want to vote, is John Dadian, political analyst from Dadian and Associates. John, good to see you, my friend.
Good morning.
And the governor's race on the Republican side getting a lot of the attention, ads all over the place. Meg Whitman spent a ton of her own money, record numbers, and yet the race is starting to tighten.
To paraphrase a famous political phrase, a million here, a million there, pretty soon you're talking about real money. She's up to about $80 million, and that's, busting all records of the governor's race. But it absolutely has tightened for a couple reasons. The Poisoner campaign has finally found their message, and they're staying on message, which is crucially important. But also in politics, timing is everything, and this immigration issue is really starting to percolate to the top as far as an interest to California voters.
And on that point, at the beginning, Meg Whitman came out against the Arizona law. Steve Poisoner came out in favor of it, and that's winning points with Republican voters right now.
Again, what a lot of people keep forgetting when these candidates take a stand, we have the primary system. These are only Republican voters that are going to be voting for her, and that shows that they are certainly much more favorable for the Arizona law than the registered Democrats.
And we've seen the polling coming close, about 11% in between them right now. Who do you think is going to win come Election Day?
Well, I think there's a good chance that Steve Poisoner pulls this out, and then Meg Whitman goes into the history books of political science textbooks on what not to do in a campaign. She tried to hire every consultant. They call it the dream team. But when you do that, then you get too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
And, well, we're starting to see some of that now. Some people would say the same thing maybe happened in the Hillary Clinton campaign when she ran for president as well, some of the criticism of her. And now on to another big race happening countywide. Everybody in San Diego County is voting for sheriffs no matter what party you are. And there's a three-way race going on, and it's pretty close.
It's very close. And, again, it's three credible candidates. Normally in races you have two credible candidates and a couple of gadflies. All three are extremely credible. And, again, when you say all of San Diego County, we forget that this is the fifth largest county in the entire country. What the office are running for represents more people than 22 governors. This is a big time.
And in this, we've got Bill Gore, who's the current sheriff, took over for Bill Collender, Jim Duffy, whose dad used to be sheriff, and Jay LeSueur, who's an assemblyman. What do you think is going to happen here?
Well, Jay LeSueur is an assemblyman and also former undersheriff, which was the number two. So really what people are looking for is to see the incumbent sheriff is considered the front runner. So everybody's watching to see if he can get over 50%. If he gets 50% plus one vote, this primary in 2 weeks, then it's over, and he doesn't even appear on the November ballot. So the other two candidates' strategy is to make sure they're in the runoff.
All right. Well, John, thank you so much for your analysis. As always, you're the best. And, of course, we're going to follow all this going forward to its Election Day, which is June 8th. That's it for me. I had a lot of fun with you and Mark and Linda this morning. Reporting live from Curdy Mesa, I'm Alex Michelson, San Diego 6 News.